Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At shooting guard, Colin Gillespie. At small forward, Ryan Dunn.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the two-guard spot. And that one's good by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Done outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Booker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Collins against Booker. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. The shot, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dunn passes to Gillespie. There's a screen. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
Shot clock at 3. Gillespie rebounded by the Bucks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Now here's Booker. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Step back on that one and let it fly. Booker's got 7 points in the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Allen's checked in. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston. You know, Clark, I've been wondering your thoughts on the possibility of the NBA shortening the season in an attempt to mitigate injuries.
Look, Kevin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season. I think 65, 66 games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
Trent's checked in for Rollins. Both free throws good from Booker.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. That free throw, no good.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Green in for Antetokounmpo. Good on the second free throw. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Allen kicks to Jones. Allen, a screen on Porter. Jones for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma passes to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down low. Trent against Allen. From deep, Green. Rebounded by Allen.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Plumlee dishes to Jones. Unable to get that one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That ties the game.
Capping off the drive through the bump, Porter Jr. holding steady.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Jones. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Here is Porter. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and free throws were a big part of the game.
Now here's Kuzma. Trent gets the bucket. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trent against Beal. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Green is out there with Nance. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Green in the high post. O'Neal's there. And Porter, here we go. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Porter passes to Nance. Trent against Beal. Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Plumlee with a screen on Trent. Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Beal. Over Trent. Beal's shot is good.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Porter against Jones. Bounce pass, Prince. And here's Trent outside. And Jones pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Nance. And Giannis is subbed in for Taurean Prince. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Bol comes in for O'Neal. And it's Booker in for Allen. And Trent, no good on that one. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Now, here's Trent. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Bol. 6 to shoot. Giannis kicks to Porter. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Now here's Beal. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Giannis with it. Now Beal defending. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 11 points.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins. .153 left to play here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Pass to Prince. Inside, Kuzma. And another shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Dunn with it. Guarded now by Prince. Dunn passes to Gillespie. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Milwaukee with the ball. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Booker draws the double. Gillespie, good. And a nice assist from Booker. Gillespie's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lopez right side with 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Suns on top, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better to keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys we thought they'd bring it tonight, it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bucks trail by 3. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Dunn. Nick Richards out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gillespie in at the 2 spot. Booker against Rollins. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Now here's Booker. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Booker's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes.
Highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
What's up?
That's good from Antetokounmpo. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Richards passes to Gillespie. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Richards. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Gillespie missing. And the Bucks, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Powers through inside, Giannis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Suns moving the ball around. A kick out to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie, defended by Prince. Antetokounmpo with the steal. From 11 feet away, the shot's good on the assist by Prince. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points. Pass to O'Neal, and here's Booker to halt the run. It's hauled in by Giannis. There it goes, Antetokounmpo. Booker pulls it in.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And it's Richards, top of the key. Dunn passes to O'Neal. Back to Dunn. Here's Richards. Lopez covering. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. A kick out to O'Neal. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And stolen by Booker. Here's Gillespie, covered by Rollins. Booker outside. The 3. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Kept alive. Booker against Rollins. Second shot opportunity. And Prince lays it in.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Gillespie, the pass to Dunn. Booker outside. No good. That would have tied it. Bucks leading by 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. The Suns in second.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
And that one falls for Beal.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
The Bucks making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Allen. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. Milwaukee making a switch here. Smith is checked in. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Green kicks to Trent. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Beal. And that one's good by Porter.
Good to see KPJ not afraid of that mid-range. Hitting those can really open up other parts of your game.
Jones against Porter. Pass to Jones. Over Porter. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Trent with it. Lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Jones dishes to Beal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Trent.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hands out there with Green. And there's Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Bradley Beal. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Porter. Missed inside. The Suns shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Beal deciding where to go with it. Bol inside. Guarded by Porter. Lock at 6. Allen, that's good.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Jones against Porter. Pass to Green. Jackson kicks to Porter. Shoots from 12. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Now here's Jones, guarded by Porter. Jones, no luck. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Beal. Here is Plumlee, covered by Nance. Plumlee, the pass to Jones. Beal dishes the Bol. Allen for 3. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green with the screen on Jones. Jackson down low, working on Allen. Nance finds Porter. From downtown, Porter can't get that one to fall. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Jones against Porter. Jones, the pass to Beal. Pass to Bol. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bol there with a big basket.
Porter kicks to Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Phoenix making some changes. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Gillespie. Now Booker. Here's Richard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All going up court. And Prince with the jam.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Good shot.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Here's Rollins, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Booker inside, covered by Rollins.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Rollins with the bucket.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Suns trail by 7. O'Neal is screen on Prince. Gillespie, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Here's Kuzma. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Kuzma against Dunn. Kuzma passes to Lopez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Booker kicks to O'Neal. They get it again. Here's Richards. Money!
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Shots good by Booker.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Booker.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. O'Neal from long range. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Shoot 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Suns call time here. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Phoenix with the ball. O'Neal from long range. He can't get that one. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.